So I made a gold guide video that got a lot of controversy, and I'm just gonna sit here and see in the morning. I'm gonna put an actual stopwatch on and just see how fast I can make a bunch of money. Now, I do want to say about that video, I didn't realize something, but if you're on a low population server, it is physically impossible for you to make 100,000 coins in an hour, no matter what happens, no matter how good of deals you see on the market, because there's just not enough money in the economy for that to happen. But you still could make 10, 20, 30,000 an hour. It's just you just got to do the things I said and actually believe them. Like, I had a lot of people who said weak mana potions, what the heck, I'm leaving. Those are 0.01, and I actually got some people to tell me their servers. I went to their servers, and weak mana potions were 3 to 5 apiece. And I was like, okay, literally everything I said is actually true. Everyone was like, oh, rawhide 0.01, this won't work. And I went, rawhide was like 0.3 apiece. And I was like, okay. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start a stopwatch. I'm just going to go through my morning routine. I don't know how much I'll make today. It just depends on what the market has for me, but I'm going to go through, I'm going to buy a bunch of stuff, relist some things, and have some things ready to go later for cutting and crafting, whatever. I'll try to, at the end, average it out, see what I made today. It probably won't be a lot because it's starting to get more competitive in these markets, but we'll find out. Let's see. All right, so let's start the watch. All right, so let's go in here. First thing, let's look at Arcana. I have a perk selected, Time Lost. It's like a speed run, Time Lost. Okay, Earth Motes. There's no large quantities. I need these Fire Motes, though, so there's 230 Fire Motes. And we'll buy another 224 Fire Motes. And I'm only interested in big deals at this point because I just don't care when I see like 10 at a time. I'm not going to be able to move after this. Normally I'd go back and forth, but I'm just doing this for video purposes, so I will deal with the weight encumbrance later. I actually need all these Fire Motes. I'm going to stock up now because those are pretty darn good deals on Fire Motes. And then we got down here Life Motes. I don't need Life Motes anymore. Well, I could use a few more Life Motes for cutting pristines, but I gotta stop buying these soon. And then Earth Motes, I'm gonna need a lot of these, so we're gonna buy those. All these motes so far, I would say, have added to my pool of money by at least a couple thousand, maybe 3,000 or something. Buying all these motes because these motes help me convert money. Life Wisps 500. I'm going to take those, actually. And then I am done buying Wisps forever. That's going to be nice. Well, maybe not forever. For a long time. All right, we're getting too expensive on motes. I don't want any more. Let's go to our Azoth. And, oh, here we go. Just like I suspect. Every morning it's like this. All right, even if I don't resell these, I actually need these in order to craft 550 gear score jewelry. Holy crap. I don't know if I can afford this one, though. I don't have enough money on me right now to do this one. I mean, I do. Yeah, what else is on the market? All the way up to 10. Dang, that is a lot. I'm gonna buy 30 and call it a day. Alright, there goes 7,000 gold. I'm just gonna say, alright, wow, I got enough Azoth for a while. I'm gonna have to relist that in Everfall later for a lot of money. So we're gonna go to raw resources now. We're going to go to raw gemstones. Let's see what we got for me in pristines. I'm gonna buy this one just because it's so cheap. Okay. I don't want topaz anymore because I use air motes, which are a little bit harder to get. Sapphires, I'm good for now. Rubies, I probably should buy these because I just got all those fire motes. I can actually cut these and turn them into jewelry. So let's go ahead and every single one of these I'm buying. It's like 800 gold, 800. Oh, I just lost time. 800 gold, 800 gold, 800 gold type of thing right here. So I don't know, I just bought 3,000 gold or something. Opals, can't buy. Onyx, I can never buy. I don't even know why I check. Well, honestly, I should be buying and cutting them and selling them. Oh my god, Moonstone, though. Wait a minute. Moonstone, I don't even know if I can cut them, but I'll hold on to them for the day that I get the motes, which will maybe never, because it uses, like, soul or something, which is a lot harder to get. Honestly, I should just be buying soul for 3 apiece, because I could still probably make 500 profit per Moonstone. So, I'm just going to go ahead and buy these all the way up to 100. Alright. My gosh, I could go a lot faster if it didn't take so long for the buy now button to load. Alright, go back. All right, Moonstone, look at Malachite. Malachite's garbage price. Jasper's garbage price for Jasper. Emerald's overpriced. Diamonds? Whoa, bad. Oh, real bad. Okay. Carnelian. Oh, real bad. Aquamarine. I'm not paying that. This is water. Amber. I would love that, but it's way too expensive. Okay, and then let's go to the Brilliance. So we got, for Brilliant, I want rubies. Alright, I just bought a pristine. There's like 700 gold profit. And then buy another one. I'm almost to another 700 gold profit. Alright, so there's another 1,500 gold probably. Okay. And let's look through. I doubt anyone has pearls. Yeah, I'm not paying 850 for a pearl. Okay, and then let's see. Any brilliant onyx deals? Not really. How about diamonds? No. Emeralds? I don't feel like dealing with just one. Carnelian. Nope. Let's go look at amber. Alright, we're all done with gems. Now if I can even remember what my next one is. Okay, so I need to look at, and here's where I always get lost every day. I needed to look at, oh yeah, Azoth water is the new one. That's expensive. Let's look at all markets, so I'll know later today. Brightwood, I can go there and pick up some. And let's turn all those off, go back to Windsward. Okay, Azoth water. I am going to buy it at 2 though, because even at 2 is a decent deal. Before I do, let me check the price of infused health potions. Okay. Sounds good to me. I'm just going to go ahead and buy these because I need to get my Arcana up. So it's kind of a win-win for me. So every 100 of these that I buy, I'm going to make whatever 100 times like 10 is. So 1,000 gold for every 100 I buy. So I just bought 1,000 gold. And probably more than that actually. But that's like the safe conservative estimate. Probably just bought 2,500 gold. Let's see. I don't know how much more I want to go up on this price. You know what? I just need to get my arcane up. I'm just going to buy. I still make money. I'm being greedy, not paying that. I just don't want to inflate the market and make people start listing for 7 only. Alright, so that's done. Let's take a look at... It was cooking recipes. Let's see if there's any good deals in here today. I'm just going to go by price, and it looks like nothing. I look straight for these ones. But I don't want to pay 1,000 a piece for these because the resale potential is only 1,500 to 2,000. Let's look at all trading posts real fast and see if there's anything that's not so great. And I don't really see anything good anywhere. All right, so we're going to turn that off again. Actually, let's leave that on for a second. Let's go through the rawhide and all this. So rawhides, anywhere later today I should take a look. Not really. How about coarse leather? Okay, cutlass keys is always good, but I don't feel like going over there. Rugged leather, and then layered leather, and then oh, that's actually not that bad of a deal on layered leather. Although I think with my leather working, I can actually make it cheaper by buying the rugged. All right, fibers are real cheap this morning. I could just buy those and resell those actually. Linen, sateen. Oh, sateen. Oh, it's an ebon scale. I was like, oh my gosh, buy that. Oh, never mind. Okay, silk. Okay, silk is... oh, that's a pretty good deal. Even 6 is a pretty decent deal, but I'm not really going to deal with it right now. Let's just go over to iron. Iron ingots, what I'm curious about. And iron ore, because I bought a bunch last night for 0.3. Okay, so I could resell that, make some money. Let's go look at star metal ingots. Okay, star metal ingots are not good today. Or calcum ingots. Okay. Alright, now I feel kind of lost. I'd probably call it right here normally. Let me see if there's anything else I should look at, though. Enhancements, cooking recipe, trade skill, bonus foods. This isn't for money. I just need to buy some of this for heal staff buffs for my friends in the war, so I can go before the war and say, hey, take these and use these so your heal staff heals for more. I literally buy these just to give them to them for that purpose. Because this counts as a buff, that'll increase the amount of healing that their life staff does. So I'm just going to buy some random ones. And I think I'm pretty much done. About 7 minutes. I'm really going overboard here. Good, like continuing to look. I don't really need to look at anything else for now. I don't think. I think I'm done. Now I could put buy order. So we're at 8 minutes. And I could just call it here. But you know what? I need to put in. Let's try the buy order thing today. So rawhide. Settlement storage is full. Okay, so I can't do that now. All right, we're gonna stop stopwatch then. I'm gonna have to deal with storage before I could do something like that. But I was gonna place a buy order for like 0.26 on rawhide and put in like 5,000 gold or something. My buy orders. Yeah, so I had one for 0.33 in Everfall, I think it was, last night. And I already bought 3,000 0.33. I'm probably gonna relist that for 0.6. So, I don't know how much that is. Let me get a calculator. My brain's not doing it right now in the morning. 0.6 times 3,000 divided by 2. So that was 1,000 gold for literally about, I don't know, like 20 seconds of clicking. So I know this pissed some people off to no end. This was like the biggest trigger ever on my other video, but I'm gonna go 0.6 times 3,000 divided by 2. So 900 gold profit on that. Took me 20 seconds, so I'm going to multiply that by 60 minutes and then times 3, because it was only a third of a minute that it took me to place that order, and it'll probably, no, I'll divide it by, I'll times it by 2, because it'll probably take me another like 10 seconds to go list that when I'm over there finally and dealing with it. So for that, I made 100,000 coins per hour effectively with my time. Now, some people lose their effing minds over calculating things that way. Hourly wage, I got in an argument with someone where hourly wage was a definition of you have to get a full hour of work or you can't call it that. And that's just not how I work as an independent contractor. That's just never how I see it. So I'm going to stop this real fast. I'm going to calculate up what I did, and we're going to see how much I made in 7 minutes. Well, 8 minutes. Okay, so let's add this all up. So I bought 4,500 motes. That is equal to about 25 pristine gem cuts. Okay. I bought 36 Azoth water, which is equal to about plus 2,000. Let me go space there. Plus 2,000 coins after resale. And that will take me about 1 minute to process that. I gotta make these boxes bigger. 1 minute to process that one. And then I got 10 pristine gems, and that's equal to, let's see, 15,000 coins on my server. Now, this one is one of those ones I told you guys in the other video will not be around forever, because once everyone is competing with me in jewel crafting, won't be able to do it. Today was actually a slow day. I didn't really get much of stuff. I only got like 3 categories today. 5 minutes to process. Oh my god, these boxes default to a crap size. Yeah, it'll take me on average. So pristine gems, I do them in batches, so to save time. So once I have more and enough motes to do it and all that, then when I just carry the motes at all times. So I carry 1,000. When I happen to be in an area, I just go ahead and refine them, which doesn't take very long. It takes like maybe a few minutes. And then I would go, and when I'm in Stonecutter, I process all the gems. That takes a few minutes. I'd process like 50 pristine gems, 30 to 50. And between those two things takes like probably 5-6 minutes, maybe 7. And then I got to turn them all into jewels. So when I just carry them on me because I don't weigh anything. And when I happen to be in the area, all my mats are in storage there. And I just, like a silver and platinum and stuff. And I just process them there. And then it takes maybe 5 minutes to do it takes about 10 minutes to do 30 to 50 gems. So the average for 10 would probably be about 5 if I process, if I average it out. That's the way I think of it, at least. Someone who's been, self-employed for a long time. It's just the way I kind of calculate things, try to figure out the averages and how much time I'm wasting versus how much money I'm making, so I don't just scam myself on things. Okay, so 293 Azoth water. I actually have Azoth water twice. That was not Azoth water up there. That was, oh boy. That was not Azoth water. That was vials. Oh, gotta make that black. Okay, hold on. Okay, now I'm just confused why it's not working. Vials Azoth. There we go. That's different. All right, so equals 293 Azoth water. That is going to make me between plus 4,000 to 6,000 on my server. And that will take me probably 2 minutes to process. That includes converting, running over to the place, converting it, running back, and relisting it. So let me do some more numbers here. Let me crunch some numbers in my head. Okay, so we made total. So total equals, we made plus 22,000 roughly. That could be plus or minus like 2,000 or something. But 22,000 would be like the estimate, average estimate. It'll take about 8 minutes to process. We could even bump that up to 10 if we wanted to be overly conservative or be super conservative. But let's just say 8 to process, 8 minutes to process, and then I'm just gonna combine them here. It took 8 minutes to buy them, and by process, I'm including the real time it takes to relist them. So I'm including everything in those process times. So 16 minutes. So we got 22,000 in 16 minutes. Now over here, 60 minutes divided by 16 minutes equals 3.75, okay? So that means if like we do this every morning, if we had the same market every morning with the exact same buys, then the amount we would take 22,000 and multiply it by 3.75, and that's about how I personally, now a lot of people disagree with what an hourly wage is and the definition of an hourly wage, but the way I would define an hourly wage is that I take 22,000 times 3.75, which so that if I repeated this until like every morning until I'd spent 1 hour of my time dealing with all this, I would come out with 82,500 coins in 1 hour of work, of actual doing something other than just running around killing monsters and playing the game normally and not caring about making money. So today was kind of a slow day, in my opinion. I've had days where I've come in and I've bought 30,000 coins worth of stuff that I've turned around and converted and sold and whatever. So I've had days where I wake up and this total right here is actually maybe like 50,000 and the time is like, 25 minutes or whatever. So I made that video and people were super, super upset about it. Well, this is what I was seeing, and this is what I deal with almost every morning. And that's why I said you can make up to 100,000 coins per hour doing all the stuff that I showed in this second half of that video. And like I said, I learned something from the comments, which is if you are on a low population server, then this is just all not possible. If you're on a low population server, all these prices are totally different. And so this, instead of 22,000, you'd probably get like 8,000, okay? And instead of this amount, it's going to be 8,000 times 3 points. So it's not going to be physically possible because your market just sucks giant, because you're on a low pop server. And I would highly recommend when the server transfers come out that you transfer to a high pop server if you like making money, because it is a lot more fun to play in a market that's not total crap. With that being said, even in your low pop servers, if you know the market as well as I do, you're still going to be able to do a lot of these things. Now, pristine gems, you might not be able to do because you didn't level your jewel crafting fast enough and the server's going to get ahead of you. The Azoth water, you may not be able to do because Arcana and all that. You can still do buying and selling, though. You could still buy greenwood and sell it. I went to a server that someone said, everything's 0.01, this guy did garbage. And I had him tell me a server. I went to his server, and greenwood was 0.24 when I came on. Rawhide was 0.3. I think linen fibers were 0.2, and linen was like 0.6. And these were the numbers. And it's like, oh, it's all just scaled. So then I would just sit there and be like, okay, when I see fibers at 0.1, I would buy. I would relist them for 0.24, and then list it for 7 days. And they would, there's still ways you can buy and sell and do things, trade things, convert things. There's lots of different ways to make money. And I showed you a bunch in that video, and there's more than in that video I made. It's just you got to find ways to do it on your server relative to what's right on your server. Like on my server, I need more money to make things, to do things because everything costs more. So if I make 100,000 on my server, that's the same thing as you making 20,000 on your server. Because for me, if I want to buy a mixer's hat, I may have to pay 2,000 gold, whereas on yours you may have to pay 200 gold because the server's so dead. So it's kind of apples to oranges kind of thing here on how much money you need versus how much money you make. Well, anyway, I just wanted to give you guys an insight into my normal mornings of me making up to 100,000 coins an hour and why I call it 100,000 coins an hour. I mean, a lot of you guys will disagree with definitions and all that. Is the dress blue or gold or whatever that meme was, But this is what I see, and this is what happens to me every single morning. And this is why I worded it the way that I did. And hopefully this video helps you to see how to make money, different ways you can make money. And I'm just going to keep on it periodically making different videos on making money until the 60% of people who do understand can go ahead and make a bunch of money, and the 40% of people who hate the way I define things can be furious.